fatigue that lingers no matter how long you rest. Maybe, just maybe, it's not your body that needs healing. Maybe your mind is asking for help. And if you are a chosen one, this message is especially for you, because those who are called to carry more, feel more, and often, they suffer more. What seems like a physical issue could be an emotional cry. What seems normal might actually be an alert from your soul. You see, the chosen ones are spiritually sensitive in a way the world doesn't understand. But that sensitivity, when left uncared for, becomes a slow poison. Unhealed traumas, repressed emotions, inner pressure. They don't just go away. They build up. And when the soul can no longer whisper, the body begins to scream. In this video, I will reveal 5 undeniable signs that your mind is making your body sick, and how to begin reversing it in a way that honors your spiritual identity. Nothing shallow. No ignoring your emotions. No pretending you're fine. This is your wake-up call. Section 1. The pain you can't see. There are wounds that don't show up in any scans or blood tests, but they hurt like open wounds on the inside. The chosen ones often carry this kind of pain. Why? Because you were born with a deeper emotional capacity. You perceive and absorb more, and what you absorb but don't release turns into pain. Back pain with no explanation. Headaches that return no matter what you do. Fatigue that sleep can't cure. Doctors say, everything looks fine. But you know, it's not. You are not crazy. You are not imagining things. You are simply feeling what others refuse to acknowledge. And your body is saying, listen to me. Section 2. When suppression turns to symptoms. Anger that isn't expressed turns into muscle tension. Sadness you never cried out becomes skin conditions. Shame you buried becomes stomach problems. We call it stress. But it's more than that. It's soul pressure with no outlet. The chosen ones were taught to hold everything in, to be strong, to be silent, to smile through it all. But when you swallow pain, it doesn't disappear. It just finds another way to come out. Section 3. The body that breaks down in silence. You've told people, I'm fine, but your stomach aches. Your chest tightens. You can't sleep. Your breath is shallow. These aren't random symptoms. They're emotional messages in physical form. But the world says, get over it. They don't feel the weight you carry. They don't understand the mission on your shoulders. But hear me. Taking care of your mind is not a distraction from your mission. It is part of it. You cannot pour light into the world if your own vessel is cracked. Section 4. The armor that becomes a prison. You learned to wear armor. The emotional kind. You smile when you want to cry. You stay silent to avoid worrying others. You pretend you're okay, because being strong is your default. But over time, that armor becomes a cage. The chosen ones are seen as pillars of strength. Everyone leans on you. But what happens when you need someone to lean on? When you ignore your pain, your body keeps the score. The armor that once protected you now suffocates your soul. Being strong doesn't mean never feeling. Being strong is having the courage to say, I am not okay. That's when healing begins. 5. Emotional explosions. The overflow of silence. Some chosen ones don't just suppress. They explode. They slam doors, lash out, cry in silence. And after the explosion, shame, guilt, regret. Why does it happen? Because they held too much for too long. and the body couldn't carry the emotional weight anymore. You think you lost control. But the truth is, you were never taught how to release what you carry. The goal is not to avoid emotions. The goal is to understand and channel them. You can feel anger and express it without destruction. You can feel sorrow and release it without shame. You can be a chosen one and still be human. You want to feel the presence of God. You want to hear divine guidance. But silence outside means nothing if there is chaos within. True spiritual clarity comes when you heal emotionally. God doesn't just want your obedience. He wants your wholeness. He wants your truth. You can pray and go to therapy. You can meditate and admit you're not okay. You can be spiritual and still say, "I need help." That doesn't make you less chosen. It makes you real. Your body is not betraying you. It is protecting you the only way it knows how. But now it's time to listen, to pause, to allow space for your own healing. You are not just a warrior for the light. You are a temple of it. And temples must be protected. So if you've been feeling the weight, if your soul has been whispering through your body, if this message hits something deep inside, then don't ignore it. This is not weakness. This is your awakening. Your next level of healing begins now. If this message spoke to you, subscribe to this channel, because you are not alone. This is just the beginning, and together, we are rising. Stay tuned. Stay strong. Stay true. Your healing matters, because you matter.